Come on, Robbo, let's go. You want to come? I know you don't. I know you haven't got the time, mate.
Well, what are you talking about?
We are going to do the post run, all right?
You're coming.
You come?
Post run.
You're coming.
Pat the post run.
Post
Yeah.
run.
Pat the post. I know.
Pat the post.
Who's going to win?
What do you got that thing
No,
going,
man,
Rob?
what do you reckon?
Yeah.
Good with the red light on it. You just take a photo of Vicky as she comes in the shop. Yeah, quick, grab the legs. The legs.
All right. Like a robber's dog. All right, here we go. The Italian stag and we're in her and away we go. We've got that.
Are you a bit excited, Wilson?
Yeah, I'm going to be excited soon.
We're starting our post run. It's wonderful to have Gregory Wilson with me. Gregory, a quick little talk. We've had to wait since '88. It's been a long time.
Well, it seems like a long time, Frog. It's only 3 years though, and yes, '88 was our first flag, and let's hope that '91 is going to be our second. We've come into the finals in a pretty good way. Big win there in the second semi-final against Bateman's Bay. Full side available. Looks like everything should be really going our way, I guess.
Okay, Gregory, great words there from Gregory John Wilson. Thank you, John. We'll head off and away we are. The top of town, we're just sitting outside the Gorman's McCormick's News Agency in Old Dicko's. There we are, Eagle Power. Gregory, apparently, our voice is not.
Well, we used to talk it loud, Frog.
Okay, here we go. As we said before, Sam, Ian Rainbird, what a game. Best coach, one of the best coaches you've ever seen in country football. Very lucky to get the guy, correct?
Top year with us. Excellent, excellent coach. And
We're in a granny.
What more can you say?
We're in a granny.
Wins and we're in the granny.
Go, Sam. Go, Sam.
Would you believe, Rob, eh? Here we are.
Look who went
We're
down.
just- Look who
Look
went
who went
down.
down. Just
Working.
looking
Get
through.
right.
Evo, have a top game on Saturday, mate.
See, training off, big one we know.
Second in Scarpa goal kicking for the year.
Sorry, what was that?
Second in the Scarpa goal kicking for the year.
The
How
gun.
many goals was it? 81 goals for the year.
And also, John voted our best in the show last night over at Fermi. How many votes again, Kev? 13. He's I've forgotten. I don't know what's happening. I've forgotten. Well done, Kevo. On we go.
Good luck, Kevo.
See you tonight.
What
Muzzo.
more can one say about Murray Schneider?
I tell you
What
what.
more can one
I tell
say?
you what can we say? He'd be an idiot if you didn't say. There we go. He's up there. He's got us back into another granny. A wonderful coach, a wonderful bloke with it. Who's gonna kill him on Saturday?
There in 88.
Muzzo. Is he?
Muzzo.
Right. Good on you, Muzzo.
He's fairly tough, old Muzz, they tell me.
I tell you, he's a tough unit too after it, don't worry. Vice captain this year, Greg. Adam Cartwright, better known as AC. What a great year he's had. He's going to put his guts and determination in this game. I know he wants to win it. You do it. What do you reckon?
Well, Adam's one of our local blokes, come up through the ranks with the club, and it must be fantastic for him. Assistant, captain, coach, whatever.
Yep.
And we're in the grand final. Have a top game.
Go AC.
Go AC.
Well, just talk to Maisie down the road working a bit, Gregory.
Yep.
You know, and, well, this guy here, my God, eh? What a breath of fresh air.
Once the ball gets in those hands that are out there in front, if they deliver the ball in front to him, there's a goal every time. They won't be able to stop him.
Gregory, can I say one thing? Even in my prime days playing for Tullybuck, I could never mark a ball running flat out there, could you? When you were playing for
Never tried.
Craigie.
Never tried. I used to spend more time on the ground.
Yeah, anyway.
Never, mate, out there, a goal every time.
This guy can help get us a flag, no drama. Well done, mate.
What more can we say about Tenacious Tassie? Small man, he is just a dynamo. They just do not seem to be able to stop him. He's been with the club for a number of years now. Probably the best Australian rules football player we've seen on the Sapphire Coast by a long, long way. Pity he doesn't get more votes at best and fairest, but the umpires just don't seem to see him, Frog. I think he's in there burrowing for the...
Tathra winning the grand final.
What do I think? Yeah, they're playing.
Saturday afternoon against Bateman's Bay.
Bateman's Bay.
Bateman's Bay, they'll win.
They're all
No,
in.
Tathra will win.
They're all inbred up there. It's not a problem.
They will win.
Yeah.
Tremble even just looking at the sign.
You know what I'd rather do,
Huh?
Gregory? Take me Kruger off and run straight into that post, head on.
You think that'd be soft?
That'd be a lot softer. Well, forgetting that, what an attribute to our club. Darrell come down from Tilburg, has to travel down each week to train and whatnot. Great guy, great footballer, and by Jesus God Almighty, I'd hate to play him.
We've been missing this type of player over the last couple of years, and my goodness, we needed him badly, and he's...
For the team on the weekend, mate, because not the Tathra team, I'm bleeding for the bait and spade, boys. They're just going to get done so badly.
It'll be a joke. You're going down then. We're all going. Okay, we'll see you
Up the
Saturday.
mighty
Eagles! Good on you, son. Young man.
They've got awfully little up there. I'm not too sure the awful, Rob, but I'll tell you what, as a guy that was coming through our juniors, he's become a very, very tough football player, and some of the tackles that he's been laying on people in recent times, and I've got to say, legitimately man tackles, he is certainly a hard man to run into, and as time goes on, he's going to be one of our big guns in the Tathra Eagle side. He'll be there on Saturday afternoon, and mark you if he doesn't look after a couple of those base saints sometimes during the course of the day. Good on you, Ant.
Yeah, well
have
done,
a top
Ant.
game.
I'm glad to see him there. Thanks, Johnny.
Frog, while we're here, Ant's your young bloke.
Yep.
Is this the first son that you've had playing in senior football in the grand final?
Yeah, mate. Yep, definitely.
I think that's
It's a bit of a thrill, bit of excitement. I'm excited enough as that. Without that, Gregory,
Golden connection,
could you believe?
came to us halfway through the year.
Could you believe?
What an impact.
What a breath of fresh air. A guy that played all last year in the Latrobe Valley League. We get him halfway through the year. How's he the sport of majestic money? Hey, it's just been a joke, Robbo.
He's taking out that Calcutta award week after week.
Yep,
and thank
I
heavens
know.
the jockeys have owned him, and
Yeah.
that's going to be good.
Anyway, all
Mate.
jokes aside, mate, he's playing. He'll be playing the centre. He'll be playing the centre. Put money on him, and look out for him.
They'll
He'll be
have-
worth 30 kicks.
They'll have to watch him.
Dynamite, well done, game for Jeffrey. Jumping Jack,
Jumping Jacko, well, he was there in '88, wasn't he?
course.
And he had a year off, I think, playing one of the opposition codes. Back with us, and he's back in another grand final, and I bet he lines up in the back line there somewhere on Saturday.
What about his film and acid run in the second semi, mate? Within a brilliant Jacko's coming there. He's a gun. Jacko is with him. Jacko.
Jacko.
Jacko, he doesn't like training much either.
Big Peter. Big Peter.
Hey, missed out on the second semi. Absolutely devastated. Thank the dear Lord. He's got the green light. He's going to be out there on Saturday.
There's no way you'd keep him off the football paddock on Saturday, and if he's not chosen in the team tonight, I'm sorry, he'll just go out there anyway.
Yeah, I
He's got
reckon
his
he'll
heart
go
set
anyway.
on it, and that's all there is to it.
Who'll help
He's
him?
out there and he's in the ruckman. He was our 88 ruckman who got us the grand final in that
Once
year,
again,
all by himself, by the way.
Once again, would you
Well,
rather
on
hit
you,
that
Big
post
Pete.
head on or Big Pete?
I'll hit the
I'll hit
post,
that
thank you.
post
I'll hit the post. Have a candid- can't we
Just
have a
part
candid-
of the
have a candid-
Tathra cheerleading squad over there. If you want to see these guys, they'll be wearing dresses on Saturday on the side of the line.
My God, they're tough units.
They'll come up much better in their dresses on Saturday afternoon, I'm sure.
Gregory, Michael, Cousins.
Michael
Crushy, Cousins.
With
Now,
us last year for the first time, but I think we've seen better of him this year.
Glenn Gaffer connection, as we know. His old mate Hobbs is coming up on Saturday, hopefully, to watch his mate play. Does his second game in the second semi-final. Was absolutely brilliant. A lot of people didn't see a lot of work he did. Would you agree with me?
He's got big springs in those legs, Rob, and if he can get that working and get up high, he'll take a lot of good marks. Also a handy man, perhaps in the ruck for a bit of a spell here and there.
Mate, I was talking to him earlier on this morning, Thursday, like today's Thursday, and Cuzzy
you
is
sure about
sight. Cuzzy is completely sight. We'll see a big one. Thank you, Cuzzy.
I know Cuzzy's sight, but I'm wondering about the Cobra.
Yeah, the old Cobra.
Fearless Fergie,
Yep, what more can we say?
another one of the
Original?
local guys.
Original guy, Fergus. Came back in, played a full season in the twos, a few games in the ones. Like, is that fearless? Does that mean right? Here we
Houndy
are.
Paul. Houndy
Paul.
Paul.
Young Paul Roberts, or better known as Gumnut.
Gumnut.
Gumnut, yeah, good kid.
Last year went around was the ANU.
Yep, in Canberra. But a great kid coming to our club, training hard. He'll be in there. And also, Greg.
Look.
Hey, what, before you go.
Hang on,
what's happening?
hang on, the phone's ringing. Just hang on.
Oh, right. Yeah, isn't this incredible? This happened in '88, for God's sake. It is too. The phone.
Hey, listen.
Who is it?
It's bloody Wolfie.
Wolfie.
Wolfie's on the bloody phone. He wants to talk to you. Go on. Bloody get the bloody phone box to talk to bloody Wolfie.
Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie.
He wants to know how everybody is.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Robbo. Wolfie's on his way up.
Oh,
He's on his way up.
Good stuff.
Just before we go, if we put an A in there, we've got Sav. All
Oh,
right? All the best, Gumnut.
Omeo. Where
Well,
Wolfie's
Wolfie's
just
on his
from
way.
Romeo's
He's just
on his
heading
way.
off.
Brendan O'Brien, what a footballer. Best on the Sydney cricket ground a year or so ago.
Correct, Greg.
And he's going to get more buzz out of playing in the grand final on Saturday than he did in
Hold back every bit of money. Last money you're all going down here, which is $20 each. $20 each. This bloke will put in one couple of eight. Brendan, Bob O'Brien. Where you going? Jesus Christ. Oh, my Kruger's gone. Greg.
Terrific Timbo. Terrific
Tim
Timbo.
Bethel. Where? Horsham. Played with Horsham.
Horsham.
Came in. Greg, his father. Great bloke. Been a great bloke on the committee. Our team manager. This kid, what a footballer. How'd he go in the second semi? Absolutely destroyed, Michael.
No, but listen, just before you'll be coming from that fullback.
No, I've done a hammy. I've done a hammy. I've done a hammy.
You'll be on punching side. You'll be on punching side that day.
You'll be right.
Look, young Magic Kane Miller.
Yep.
Named after his father, I guess, is Magic.
Yep.
First Scarful player to represent New South Wales, Jono. First Scarful player to go into a stateside representing New South Wales Teal Cup. Congratulations.
Bloody big effort that.
Both clap together, Greg. And I tell you what, wasn't it a breath of fresh air to see this big fella come back into the side?
Second semi-final, and he did it all by himself.
Go, big fella, go. Go, Kane Miller.
Here we are. This General Jeff. If anybody doesn't know who General Jeff is, take a look at these blokes, mate. These men worship this man.
Wilson. Well, what can we say more for Jeffrey Harris?
I think we just said it. I think we just said it.
We're not at 32 years of age, Jeffrey.
32.
32. I'll be 33. Jeffrey, well, mate, he's now gone from full-back to playing on the forward line.
He'll be worth 4 goals on Saturday.
Mate, the old hook foot, the old weave on the inside. I tell you what, the heavy's coming good thinking about him. All right, well done, Jeffrey. Well done, mate.
I don't know, some lost soul walking down the road, I suppose. He probably wonders what we're up to.
Tell you what, he's starting to chew on these cigarettes.
He's in practice on Saturday, I think, Robbo. While we're at this particular pole here with Powerful Plugger, I tell you, I know he's one of Rob's sons, also playing in a grand final for the first time. This guy has held down the fullback position all year, and I tell you what, he only knows one way, and that's straight forward. Anybody that gets in his way is in a lot of trouble, and very few goals have done or kicked too many goals against him during the course of the year. Unfortunately, went over on his ankle recently, and he's just back in the side, and I hope that his ankle and leg is at back to full strength. Game on Saturday, I'm sure you will.
I think Plugger, being the player that he is, he definitely takes after his father, Greg.
Are you sure that's the other end of the field?
They tell me he's always...
He used to play at full forward and Plugger's at full back, so
At
they're
10
opposite.
stone 6, and I used to take a few sideways steps, see? Not Plugger.
Plugger doesn't take any sideways steps.
Walker. I was talking to Walker today, and he said, "You going to do the posts?" I said, "Yep." He said, "Well, give me a good peg, would you?" So
this guy's come against the trend. Most guys seem to come from south up here. Walker's come from the Sydney area, in fact St George, down south to play with us. He knew our coach Ian Rainbird up there.
Real good mates, mate.
Played under
2 wives, near one another.
under Rainbird in Sydney.
Yep.
Walker's made a lot of difference to the club. He's brought in a lot of new ideas, a lot of good contributions, and let's hope Walker's with us for a lot of years.
Walker, thank you very much for your year. You'll agree, Greg, as far as commitment and that, a top bloke. And
Top effort.
He busted his gut and won the second best and fairest.
Good on you, Walker.
Walker, Docker. Look at over here, Jolsey.
Jolsey.
Who's got to win, Jolsey?
I want to talk to Jolsey.
Why, man, you won't, he'll have to yell.
I want to talk to Jolsey, Robbo. Jolsey. Where are the water bottles, Rob?
Water bottles! We want water bottles!
Oh, they're in here. They're in here. He's got them here.
There's a water bottle.
They're full too, Robbo. The water bottles are full, ready to go.
who's going to win?
Tathra. Reckons, you know, wasn't going to play, back injury.
What a load of frog shit.
Here he is.
What a load of frog shit.
Frog shit?
Frog shit.
You're a frog.
Yeah, well, that's Dino. Now, you know who got him back on the ground? Have a guess.
What, frog shit?
The old guru from Bairnsdale, Lester Cox. He's got him back, and by Jesus, how much value is this guy going to be? Him and Harrop on the forward line. Bit of the old house, Gregory, you know that?
You need that, and I'll tell you what, another 3 or 4, 5 goals from Dino, same from Harrop, and we've got it.
Now listen, we're off camera now, you know. Dino reckons he's retiring next year. We're going to bury his boots. What a load of frog shit.
I've heard 3 or 4
Frog
guys say
shit.
it. I've seen the boots come in.
All the best, Dino.
For him
Dad,
yeah,
big wave.
Look, he said he had to go to Wangaratta for a couple of days.
Anyway, here we are, mate. Crucifying Chrissy O'Brien. What more can you
Another
say?
one of the younger guys, Brendan O'Brien's brother, and maybe sometimes you shouldn't say Brendan O'Brien's brother. Chris, have you seen the size of him? Getting quite big. Good strong mark, occasionally misses, but good strong mark most of the time. And I'll tell you what, he very rarely misses the goals once he gets it inside. And I really hope that Chris O gets a run in the side on Saturday.
Yep.
And if he does, I tell you what, there could be another 3 or 4 goals from his boot too.
All the best, Chris O. You're a great kid. We'll see him next year, right?
The Candelo Hotel will be rocking on Saturday night, and Chris O and Brendan happen to get a sausage roll or two between them.
Greg O'Brien and Maureen O'Brien, what will they do? He's worse than me, Greg O'Brien.
We might all go out there on Sunday, perhaps.
We could. You never... Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe, you've lived in Tathra all your life. Okay, you're full of rugby league, but
Well, I hope it's not like the buses in PG when they come sometime.
Here we are, sitting, but we've got one of our good footballers. Come on around, Gregory. Bugger the bus. We don't want to go. We're not going to leave Tathra. Pacey Pig.
Pacey Pig? How can you call a pig Pacey?
Chrissy Cameron, one of our new boys this year, has put in a great guy. He's put in hard. He's training well. He's as fit. He's told me the other... Gregory, how do we happen, Robbo, to be standing straight outside Lawrence Park, the home of the Sea Eagles? Here's one of the original Sea Eagles, one of the best, Mick Caddy.
Michael Caddy. Well, you know...
What can you say about him? How many kicks did he have in the second semi-final? Okay.
The job Mick is going to have to do is Bolsh, if he's on the ground, Caddy is going to be the man that's going to take him out.
He'll take him out.
And there'll be no doubt about that. Bolsh will not get a kick.
Greg, all
Mick
I can
is one of
say
the
is...
original guys. I tell you what, good on you, Mick. You've done a top
He
job.
reckons he's giving it away too, but he'll be back next year. Without Mick and Julie, Caddy, they're top people. He'll be up there, Cads.
Have a good game on
Good on you,
Saturday,
Mickey.
Mick.
Eagles to win.
I mean,
Mate.
this is on the back of this sign.
What's it say? Eagles 2 wins,
Yeah, I know,
can't you
it's
read?
the back of the sign.
Oh, Wilson, you're getting sent off. Okay. All right. Now, Billy, I'm going to say something about Billy Russell. Okay. Unfortunately enough, Greg, we know Billy copped an injury when we played in the rumour. He's been training with us since. He run the water bottle. Mate, that guy's put how much into our football club over
The way he has trained this week, I think Billy may be even on the cards for selection. Don't
We're
you
not
worry
selectors.
about that.
We're not selectors.
Billy Russell
And-
has been one of the main guns in this club since we started
Inception.
back with
Inception.
Mick Caddy, the two of them.
10 years ago.
Went to school together. They've got
Yep.
their 10-year reunion on in a week or so.
Billy,
Billy,
thanks a million.
hope you get in the side. If you don't, be there with us with the
He'll
bottle.
be there. If he doesn't make it, he'll be there with us, all right? With that
Good on you,
water
Billy.
bottle, he won't.
Well, he
Well,
might.
Billy?
He might.
All right, Bill.
Rossi,
Young Chris Ross. How old? 15?
15.
15, still going to high school.
Great jump up, I believe, in
Yep.
Victoria.
Dead right.
The Tathra Footy Club, with guys like this coming to the air, has got a bright future.
Right, you seen a kid that age with unbelievable.
Frightening,
This guy, young Rossi, next year, the year after, he's going to be a Tarfarite all his bloody life. He'll never leave here. One of the most best footballers you'd see. Great potential, Greg. You'd agree?
Top.
Rossi, all the best, gun.
Chris, go for it.
Greg?
Look, you're going strange or something. You're supposed to be on
Red
football.
flowers.
You're on football. Don't pick it. You're on
Hey.
football. You're on football.
Now, I'll hand over to you. You've known him all your life.
Robbo, we're back with you.
We're back. All right. Lenny Lancaster.
What a dynamo. What a dynamo. If he was down there in Melbourne, he'd be playing one of the AFL clubs, or in Sydney or in Brisbane or whatever. Lenny, if he fires on the day, I'll tell you what, I've got no doubt about the grand final.
And you know what? He's been training. Lenny has been training. Lenny! Have a build up for the granny. Look at this. I wrote this myself. I mean it. There's a lot of people in this town, you know. They're going to be there tomorrow, Greg, backing us. All the best from Tathra town, correct?
Frog, the sign says it all.
The sign says it all. I know we're going to have a lot of people down there tomorrow. They're going to come down. We've got the maroon and white streamers on the thing. They love maroon and white. They love Tathra. They love Aussie rules, so just let's hook in. We'll head down to the ground, Greg, to finish off our segment.
Let's go and have a look at Lawrence Park as it is now.
Our HSV7 cameraman has got to leave shortly.
Goes on overtime soon.
Yep. We bought him down in the pub club. Okay, right, we're finishing off now, John. On behalf of the Tathra Footy Club, we have got another segment tomorrow. We're going around to see our shopkeepers with their jumpers on. Gregory, we're finishing off. We'll be the one in 91. What can you say about the Eagles? They're awesome, correct?
They are awesome, and really, I'm confident, Frog. I've never been quite so confident. I must admit, towards the end of the home and away games, I was starting to falter there for a moment.
I know, we hear you. We're here on the Friday night, Robbo.
What a stupid thing. I've changed my mind around about that, and the second semi did that for me. I'm very confident, Frog.
Okay. Thank you, John, very much. John McJohn Roberts, for coming down from Sydney for this show. On behalf of HSV Channel 7, you've got to fly down again tomorrow to do the shops. But just to finish off, John, have you got 1 minute just to go and have a look at Lawrence Park?
I certainly have.
Thank you, Johnny. I've got one to beat a football, John.
There's only one special knee kick that he used on that day, and he's now going to give us a demo of that just to finish off the piece.
While we're speaking about Rob, I think if everybody in Tathra put in as much as this man does to one thing, then this town would be so alive with sport. He's just an absolute gun. And
you'll notice the intent that he's putting in there now, preparing himself for this special knee kick. You know, I've only got to back up what you say, Robbo. He's virtually going full bore, particularly on Australian rules. Did you notice that? Did you see the technique in that
What
kick?
an awesome display.
But that's only a practice. That's only a practice. We've got to go down for the full thing.
No, I can get him, Roddy. I can film him from here.
That looked to be a little bit better, Robbo, but that didn't seem like a knee kick. He's claiming a goal there. Are you going to give him a goal?
I think we shall give him the 6 points.